Welcome back, everybody, to the return of Nerds of the Round. We've been gone a while, but we're back in full force with nerdy questions. I'm going to hit Josh in the face with nerdy questions. Interesting centerpieces, and whatever this is. I don't know what's going on over here.
He forgot to put the phone in.
Oh, you're talking to me? I don't even know where the camera's at. I can't even.
Okay, look that way, right there.
Is that it?
Okay, so
I think so. Yeah, I think you're
okay.
This is where we take questions that are important at the time, and even ones that you ask us, so that we discuss on Facebook, and we kind of go into them a little bit more. You know how this works. So, of course, I'm Bryan, by the way.
I'm Josh.
I'm Matt.
You know who I am. Come on now. It's Lance. Come on.
Just Lance.
Just Lance, if you don't,
Lance.
you're keeping score. Okay, so let's get started. I got one. Alright.
I'm gonna go blind.
You are faster than when you
Stop
masturbate.
fapping.
If you were a supervillain, what would your name be?
Oh.
Rated L. I mean, rated L. Rated L. That's what my name would be.
Wait, I like it.
I wouldn't be. It'd be easy to tell who the hell I am, but still, have a big old L in the middle of my chest.
Yeah.
Bottle of tequila in the
What
other
would your
hand.
so just to kind of jump on it? What would your power be? One power.
Oh, I'd be able to get anybody drunk I wanted to.
Just
You already have that power. Like, you already have that power.
Oh.
You're drunk now, and you're drunk now, and you're drunk.
This is
now.
how his power works. Here, have a shot of tequila. Done.
Actually, okay, no. My power would be tequila.
to materialize.
Just
the
get a cup and then-
Okay. Okay.
Turn water into tequila.
You're trembling on a fine line of turning water into alcoholic beverages.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's Lance. It's rated L.
Rated L for
I am a
Lance.
villain, remember?
This is true. Josh
Hmm.
or Matt, if you want to.
I only have a
That's a tough question.
superhero name. I don't know about villain.
Look at a robot with your eyes right now.
I've never even considered this, but it would probably just have to be something that ends in Ixus, just because I really
Ixus.
like that ending. Like, you know, if you're gonna be a villain, you might as well go with a hardcore name like that. You know?
Josh Exis.
Yeah, but I was thinking that, but that sounded really lame, so I didn't want to say it.
Joshicus.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my superpower would probably just have to be invisibility, because that could go a long ways. Like, you could use that to steal information, to steal high-tech weapons, because, you know, if there's a superhero, there's going to be one that just relies on money and inventing shit, like, you know, Iron Man or whatever. So I'll go invisible and steal stuff, whatever.
See, at least my evil powers are for the good of mankind.
But you're a supervillain.
Yeah,
Still.
I'm 100% greedy. I don't care. I'm a villain. Get over it.
As David calls you, Joshipedia. So you could totally be like Machine Man and just be able to absorb everything. You have all the knowledge.
That's true, I guess.
Even though you already have all the knowledge.
That'd be actually really cool to do.
I really don't have all the knowledge. I just Google stuff.
For sheer curiosity, the Oracle, as we refer to
Overlords,
Google, is the Oracle. We'll
Wait,
consult
Matt.
the Oracle.
I don't know a name. I'd like to be a Mystique type, like a
Shapeshifter?
Like that would be cool. Dangerous. You can get away
And
with
you
a
could
lot
be
of stuff.
sexy.
I could if I wanted to.
He's already sexy.
Well, thank you.
Sexy
But yeah, I think that would be a cool power, and you can get away with a lot of stuff with that name.
That
No
sounded
idea.
really bad.
You know.
Like,
Oh god.
I kind of feel like my answer goes kind of along with Josh. Would be, I would probably not be Ixis, but like Ader, like, you know, the Dominator, you know, something like that.
Later, I was like,
Yeah, like ATOR, whatever. Like, you know,
show's
something like
dirty
that. 'cause
already.
It would be a very traditional kind of villain thing.
Yeah.
Brian's supervillain name is
Brian.
The Hater. The Hater.
The hater.
The hater. I hate everything.
That's a horrible power.
No,
Like, I just hate
I'm
everything. I don't do anything. I just hate.
if I could pick a superpower, I'm gonna borrow from Scientology and say that I could communicate with things on a molecular level.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
It's like, I'm gonna write a really crappy book.
Alright.
Isn't that there was
Like just
something
being
has
able to
that-
say, this cloud, I want it to cover the sun. And it's like, gotcha, boss. And she's like,
So you're Aquaman.
Was it a
But
Was it
everything.
For clouds.
for
everything.
clouds.
was
You only
it
get clouds.
like was there a game where that's how someone made lightning? Was they could do like they could alter things at a molecular
A
level?
game?
Yeah, I remember there being some game where the like maybe like that one PlayStation exclusive. Infamous, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that how they did their
I have
stuff?
no idea.
Like,
Well, no, he just basically summoned down lightning. He was just like, boom.
He was more of like a conduit.
maybe I'm thinking of something else then.
There's that one.
I'll look
That's-
that up.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
even
Beyond Two
amazing.
Souls, she was kind of like.
Leave
But-
some comments down below. Let us know what your powers or your villain names would be.
Yeah.
We'd be interested in seeing what you guys could come up with.
Or make fun of whatever one of us had the lamest one.
Or name me, since I don't have a name. That'd be cool.
Tequila power. Come on now.
Tequila power?
Well, it could be any power. It could be liquor power.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Return of the Walking Dead. Thoughts? The Return of the Walking Dead.
Shit's gonna get real.
The Return of the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It's like a George Romero movie right there.
If he directed the season, oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Is he still around?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a huge character shift. Like those people who were kind of like the restraint, like Daryl.
Are we getting into spoilers territory here? Maybe. Maybe spoilers? Maybe?
Big spoilers. Big. So
You don't like
if you want to
spoilers?
skip the
Keep
Walking
watching.
Dead section, go ahead. But
Maybe.
maybe. But I think that you're gonna see some huge character shifts because
Daryl dies. Daryl dies.
Well, he's got to go Silent Hill now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
So
have
he may
combinations.
be on hiatus.
No,
but I think
he's
he's gonna
gonna
be a
be-
completely different person.
He's gonna be fine.
I think he's kind of like.
Well, after
It's
what
no
happened,
more-
yeah, his anchor.
Oh,
kinda-
yeah, I forgot.
Well, it depends if someone else becomes his anchor. But.
Well, Carol's always around.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of referring to. I mean,
You know, that person. But
I don't know. I think we
I'm
had.
excited.
I think we already had the big character death already. I don't think.
No,
I think we
they
did.
can do more.
I think we had a big character death already. If they do, it won't be as big as the person who died. Won't be as big as
Yeah.
that. It'll be maybe someone's side or something, or maybe they. Just
I still think it's funny that oh wait, is it AMC? AMC ruined that for like all of the
The East
That's
Coast.
pretty
East
funny,
Coast.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's hilarious.
Or they can 180 kill Rick off.
yeah,
There's still
The
way too
comics
much that has to
didn't do
happen with Rick.
yeah.
They could have.
Luke.
Oh, they've already weird.
Or Carl.
No. But it's gonna be big. I'm sure. Everybody
Yeah,
loves
I'm-
Walking Dead.
I'm excited. I mean,
We'll see.
My interest in Walking Dead is.
it
Mine-
did like for a while. There's kind of
Mine's gone up, which is
But
weird.
now
I'm
I'm
like
kind
the
of on the back
opposite.
end
Like
of
I
it.
hated the first 2.5 seasons. Of course, I'm a huge fan of the comics, but
yeah.
it's gotten better, I guess.
It's all about Game of Thrones.
This is a question that David should be here for.
Too bad.
The Marvel Universe ending.
So
Ooh.
sad, but also
I'm interested.
very interesting. Yeah.
So is it something I haven't gotten to read a whole lot about it yet? But is it something where they're just going to end the multiverse and it's going to collide?
Yeah.
But so we're not losing per se Marvel.
We're getting the restart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's a reboot, pretty
Yeah.
much.
yeah, and then they're gonna. I think there's just gonna be one timeline from this point on. I
Good and
believe.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's less confusing because it's like, oh well, blah blah blah. Which universe? Oh, this universe because of blah blah blah.
Yeah.
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 Which I mean, it's going to trim down your conversation and your
It's also going to make conversations bigger because there's more arguing now.
yeah.
But
Um,
the problem I see with something like that then is that everything that gets the Marvel name gets canonized, which if you've seen some of the Star Wars expanded universe and some of the other comics that are out there, like stuff gets approved and then it comes out and you're like, ugh, should we really have approved that? And what is that going to happen with Marvel now? Are they going to have enough quality control that, you know, someone can put the investment into creating a whole comic series
Yeah.
and Marvel's just like, nah, it's not going to be published, it's not good enough for our universe.
Possibly. I mean, they are going to kill Deadpool. So
Why? I don't understand.
they'll bring him back.
Probably,
Yeah, that's
probably just to cut down on the number of Deadpool cosplayers. Like that's they're just like, we're sick of it. We get it. You're an ironic Deadpool.
Honestly,
You're an
I'm
80s
surprised,
rapper Deadpool. Whatever. We're done.
I mean, I was,
Three
only,
days
I was
of
only
Deadpool.
at PAX on Friday, but I'm surprised I didn't see more.
I saw
Maybe
like 4 or 5.
Saturday.
I
Yeah,
saw
I
like
saw
4 or
about 4 or
5.
5, and they're all
4 or 5.
female. I don't think I saw one
I saw a
Deadpool
couple
guy.
dudes.
I don't know.
I saw a couple dudes. One had a sombrero.
That's-
Maybe I wasn't looking for the dudes.
So we're all in agreement this is going to be interesting.
It's certainly gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm a little bit sketchy.
I think the first issue they're actually
Hey,
giving
got
on
it.
Free Comic Book Day, which is interesting.
Nobody touched that one.
That one?
I hate it. Well, the free comic book day, they're gonna give away the Marvel Attack on Titan crossover.
Oh, are they doing that?
Yeah,
Ooh.
they were talking about doing that, so that's cool.
Attack on Titan. When's that coming around again?
That's a small one.
Would you be upset if another Back to the Future was made and directed by Steven Spielberg?
Why would
Why would
Steven
we be
Spielberg?
upset?
Why would he direct it? Wait, like a sequel or a reboot?
It said,
Like-
would you be upset if another Back to the Future was made and directed by
so
Steven
like a fourth one?
I think so. I think that's over and done with. Like, the DeLorean is gone. The
What could
only
you do?
way that you would
Prius.
get
Ugh.
the DeLorean back would be that he has to go back in time on the train.
But
Get
wait,
the
so we're
DeLorean.
talking Marty, like another movie with.
Like
Or-
Michael J. Fox
Yeah,
again?
well, it
Like-
would have to be someone else, obviously.
Well, not necessarily, because I mean, he could just wait until he's this age and be like,
Maybe.
I want to relive the adventures
But
of
he
my
doesn't-
youth.
He doesn't really
Must
do live.
hard
anymore.
not to make Parkinson joke.
Hey, he's come a
It's
long
alright.
ways. He had a show for a little bit. Last
I actually
year.
like that show.
I mean, who says Marty McFly couldn't get Parkinson's? Like, what's wrong with that?
refraining from making another
and,
Parkinson
you
joke.
know,
I
Chris
just don't
Lloyd
want
is
no reboots.
not what he was. He's considerably older now.
He's still great.
He did that thing, that whole like campaign with like Tony Hawk or whatever, or that
Mm-hmm.
hoverboard or
Hoverboard.
whatever, which was really cool, and he's still got a lot of spirit, but I don't think he has enough spirit to be.
I'd be more
Doc
interested
Brown.
to see if maybe his kids go back to the past.
Could
I
be.
don't know.
Are you gonna bring like, is Biff Tannen gonna be the villain
Yeah.
again or what?
No, you wouldn't be able to do Biff. That's overused at this point. I know, you just have to do something else.
You have to, because Biff Tannen was in every time they went from the Wild West up. Like,
Well, yeah, you can have him in
Yeah.
there, but not necessarily have to be the main,
Yeah, it doesn't have to
bad
be
guy.
him himself,
but
To answer the question though, I don't know. Maybe.
Bad
Maybe.
joke.
I feel like it would be completely
The multiverse.
dependent on execution.
Yeah.
Like, it's completely unnecessary at this point. We're happy with it the way it is. But if they come up with a great idea
Just
and they do
don't
something
reboot.
cool, like, why not?
No reboots.
That's why I'm
Here's-
trying not to.
here's
do
my
reboots.
beef
Ugh.
with Steven Spielberg. The last two things from Steven Spielberg that I've actually were interested in, or that he had a
Are you
part
talking about
of,
directing or producing?
just being a part of,
Okay.
in general. He took over Kubrick's AI,
Mm.
and I cannot forgive him for that.
That was awful.
It was awful. And then Indiana Jones, which was not completely him, but
It was a tag team.
it was a tag team effort to, punish my childhood in ways I can't
Which-
mention on camera.
Apparently, there's going to be a reboot. Of
Maybe.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I
They're
heard
talking
that
about
is
Chris
exciting. Chris Pratt being Indy, like, I was just like, done! I'm for this. Chris Pratt can be anybody, and I'll be excited.
So he's like the Benedict Cumberbatch of America now. Casting everything.
You got Jurassic World with Steven Spielberg though.
Jurassic World is?
He produced it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm excited for that. Chris Pratt, come on.
Yeah, it's
They're
Chris
all-
Pratt. No, like, someone had some hype about, they were like, why to be more, I haven't read it yet, but it's like, why to be more excited for Jurassic Park than you actually are. And I was like, cool, I need to read that later. So it's in my tabs to be read.
Negative.
But, yeah, so, nerds around. The nerds awaken. Woo!
What is it, season
That's
2?
pretty lame.
Can I
Is
get
this season
5
2?
more minutes sleep?
What?
I'm hungry
No.
right now.
Season 2.
Oh, that was like that Nerds at Noon. That was awful.
Oh, yeah, I
Trying to
remember
shoot
that.
nerds in the morning.
I think that was the last time we ever did this.
We all went on strike after that one. But no, so, please
Topics.
share your input in the comments below on any of the questions or topics that we talked about today. If we maybe missed something or maybe overspoke on something or
Yeah, we
misspoke on something,
Sure we did all of the above.
all of the above,
D.
go ahead, light that fire, flame us, do it. But as always, don't forget the big three: like, share, subscribe. You can always see us on Facebook, facebook.com/strictlynerd. Follow us on Twitter @strictlynerd.
Tweets.
And more to come, guys. These episodes will be a bit more regular. I'm Brian.
I'm Josh.
Matt.
I'm Lance.
Hey. Litter. It's rude.
We'll see
gotta
you
clean that up.
next time.
No,
I'm not
I'm not cleaning up either.